Hey guys, how's everyone doing? It's Josh. A real awesome video for you today because today I'm going to go over all of the signed items I was able to get at Pensacon 2022. Jill and I had an absolute amazing time. We were there all 3 days, VIP tickets, met a ton of really cool celebrities. 3 Power Rangers were there. Amy Jo Johnson was there. Johnny Young Bosch was there. David Yost was there. They were so awesome to meet. Amy Jo Johnson was an absolute trooper. She was a sweetheart. I had 21 items for her to sign. So it took a little bit of her time. She actually, we caught her right before a photo op, and I offered to wait, but she was like, "No, let's just go ahead and get this done with." She was so sweet to talk to. Johnny Young Bosch was really cool. I gave each of them one of the custom Imaginext figures that I make, and I gave one to Amy, one to Johnny, one to David, and Johnny Young Bosch was so interested in the figures, he actually had me give him my personal cell phone number so he can possibly contact me in the future about getting me to make some for him as like part of giveaways or to sell on his website. But yeah, it was absolutely surreal, awesome. David Yost, really nice to meet him. I got him to sign a lot of stuff at Kapow Comics, so I didn't have as many stuff to sign, but he signed some real cool stuff. I'm going to go over it today. I'm going to start with the comics. You know me, I love my comics. You've probably seen a lot of these covers, but now they're loaded up with signatures. Start with this stack. This is my Hamilton #1, loaded up. Now it's only missing, as far as surviving, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's missing Catherine Sutherland and Steve Cardenas. Since Paul Scryer signed on Kimberly, I cut like a large window just to have her decide where to sign. She chose to sign right there. I think she figured it would, be more visible. So I'm going to get Catherine Sutherland to probably sign right there, and maybe Steve Cardenas to try to sign right there. It's going to be awesome. Moving on, we have the Ninja Rangers #1, made by Marvel Comics. One of my more interesting covers, especially with the Sam De La Rosa Venom sketch on there, if you can see in silver. Added Amy Jo Johnson right there, really cool. So now as far as on the cover, I'm just missing Steve Cardenas and Jason David Frank, and I kind of want to get Tony Oliver, the voice of Saba, to sign. I think that would be pretty neat. These right here are starting to become my favorite comic books. I've collected so many signatures on them. It's real fun, mixing the fandoms, Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't get any signatures on this. I'm just including this so you can see them together. This is the one I brought with me. I got Greg Sipes, the voice of Michelangelo in the 2012 series, Amy Jo Johnson, of course, Kimberly, and I got Ernie Reyes Jr., who was the suit actor for Donatello in the 1990s movie, and then I got Rob Paulson to sign as Donatello because he was the voice of Donatello in the 2012 cartoon show. So now he signed both sides. He actually signed this side right here at a Collecticon in Texas. So that's pretty cool. Just loaded up. I love all those signatures. Here's one that people should be excited to see, my YouTube subscribers. This is the giveaway comic that I'm going to eventually give away on my YouTube channel once I reach, I'm thinking 1,000 subscribers, but I'm playing it by ear. Added Amy Jo Johnson, added Johnny Young Bosch. This thing is now absolutely loaded up. I mean, it's got everyone. The only people it's missing is Catherine Sutherland and Steve Cardenas, and then it will be done. And it's got, the extra of Paul Scryer and Jason Narvi. And see, he signed on Kimberly again. I think that's just something he does. But this is my Green Ranger variant. If you remember, I brought this with me to get signed by Hector David Jr. At Gamers and Geeks Fall Con. This was pretty fun. I'd cut a window by both the Zeo Ranger and the Green Turbo Ranger because he was both. And I put a note saying, sign as your favorite, are both. He was nice enough to sign both, so that's pretty sick. Double sign Johnny Young Bosch on there. This is the villain variant that I brought. 2 people were supposed to be there. Hillary Shepard couldn't make it. That was sad. But the voice of the actor who played Ransik, Vernon Wells, was able to make it. It was really nice to meet. I'm glad he was able to fit a decent signature in there. It was kind of small, but this is going to be the villain variant I'm going to take to get signed by any villain actors or voices that I meet. It was really fun to get this one signed. This is a Do You Poo Virgin variant, artist proof. This is artist proof #5. I got this signed by Jim Cummings, the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. He looked at this, and at first he didn't even know. He was like, okay, so what am I looking at here? And once I explained it to him, he thought it was absolutely cool. There he signed up there, Jim Cummings, and then Pooh and Tigger. I'm going to get Jason David Frank to sign down at the bottom. I think it's just going to be just a really interesting piece to have, you know. Here are a few things I threw in last minute. I didn't even go over these in my signing plans. Amy Jo Johnson was just such a sweetheart that I decided to, you know, throw her a little bit more money. This was a nice Virgin variant signed by Kyle Higgins, the author down there in silver paint pen, and went ahead and got her to sign up there in silver. I just thought that was pretty cool, especially since it's Kimberly with the helmet off. This is just, it completes it unless I get the artist or something to sign. Over here, we have the Power Rangers Pink Hastings variant. This is the one that I brought to my free comic book day event in Three Alarm Comics. Got it signed by the cover artist Brent Peoples. Peoples, I don't know. I hate mispronouncing people's names, but I got Amy Jo Johnson to sign. Pretty cool. It's kind of a semi-local artist, so figured I'd pay it forward, make sure to get it signed. Going on to this stack, we're going to go on some of our Exceed covers. This is the hidden cover Megazord variant. Love this cover. I'm blown away by how fast I'm able to get this progress done. Just got the sign by Austin St. John at the free comic book day, or not the free comic book day, at the signing event at Three Alarm Comics. Took it to Fan Expo to get Karen Ashley to sign. And now at Pensacon, I was able to get Johnny Young Bosch, Amy Jo Johnson, and David Yost. The David Yost and Amy Jo Johnson didn't see my note about the colored paint pen to use. I wanted her to obviously sign in pink and him to sign in blue, but it looks cool, so going on to the regular Exceed variants, I'm going to get the whole set signed by the respective actors. This one's absolutely loaded up with signatures. I'm a little disappointed. I've said it before how they mixed the red and pink Ranger and they didn't get their own covers, but it is what it is. This one is signed by the our author Kyle Higgins, the artist Robles or Robles. I don't know how to pronounce that. Amy Jo Johnson signed up here. Austin St. John. Absolutely cool. Loaded up with signatures. Over here, same thing with the Zord variant. I got Amy Jo Johnson to sign up there in pink paint pen. Austin St. John just signed across. Over here is my Black Ranger Exceed variant, double signed now by Walter Jones and Johnny Young Bosch. Same thing with the Zord variant. These are complete as far as I'm concerned, unless I run into the author or the artist. These were pretty easy to complete too, since there was only one Blue Ranger, David Yost. Got him to sign right there in blue on the Ranger variant. And there, signed in black. And I'm glad he signed. Well, I think it is blue. It just shows up black. But, you know, I'm glad it came out darker right there because it's a lot easier to see. Now we're going on to the Color Splash variants. This one right here is signed by Amy Jo Johnson. Absolutely awesome. I love those. David Yost signed over there. Johnny Young Bosch. Boom. And I would love to have this double signed, but sorry, I did not have this at New Orleans or Alabama Comic-Con when I met him. So Walter Manuel Jones, I need to get your signature on this. But yeah, that's it for the comics. I'm going to get the figures out here in a second. Just need to put these up. So, all right, give me 1 minute. Before I get to the figures, I completely forgot to mention that I got my Pink Ranger helmet signed. That's right, getting a nice progress done on my signed helmet collection. Now I've got the Green Ranger helmet signed, the Pink Ranger helmet, and the Red Ranger helmet. I've got the White Ranger helmet, just trying to get it signed. Also got my daughter's helmet signed. She got hers signed on the white part because she still wants to wear it. But yeah, all right, now on to the figures. All right, guys, back with the figures. We're going to start it off with the Imagine X figures. Got this one signed, bought this one signed by Jason David Frank. It's even got the little PSA DNA thing. Got this signed by David Yost at the Sherwood, Arkansas Free Comic Book Day event in Kapow Comics. Walter Manuel Jones, I got his signature at Alabama Comic-Con, added Johnny Young Bosch. That completes this one, and Amy Jo Johnson, and I'm just waiting for Catherine Sutherland right there. Really awesome. If I get, the other pack, the red and yellow pack is signed by Karen Ashley and Austin St. John. So if I get Steve Cardenas to sign, that completes my Imagine X figures. Here was the two that I brought for Amy Jo Johnson to sign. We've got, of course, the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger and the Ranger Slayer, signed in pink paint pen. They came out absolutely awesome. This completes my progress of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, except for, of course, Trini, Twee Trang. I've got them all signed, Green Ranger, White Ranger. Got the Red Ranger signed by Austin St. John, David Yost, Walter Emanuel Jones. I'll take a picture of them soon, or maybe do a video showing them off. That'd be cool. Here was the two I brought for Johnny Young Bosch. Of course, the Mighty Morphin Metallic Black Ranger and the Green Zeo Ranger. Really love how the green came out. He was really awesome to meet. I actually had brought some Imaginext figures. I'll show some pictures. The custom ones that I usually make to gift to the Power Rangers. I brought one for Amy Jo Johnson, one for David Yost, and one for Johnny Young Bosch. I took a picture of them with him. I'll pop them up right now. Johnny Young Bosch really was interested in the figures, and he actually had me give him one of my business cards with my actual cell phone number. He wanted to contact me about possibly trying to get a few to sell on his website or do giveaways. Here's the only figure I brought for David Yost to sign, because I got everything else signed by him at the Kapow Comics event. Just the metallic blue, making some awesome progress on my metallics. All I need is Steve Cardenas to sign his and Catherine Sutherland to sign hers, and then I've completed those. This was a last-minute edition, but I absolutely love how it came out. Got this from GameStop right before the event. Got Greg Sipes to sign by Michelangelo, the voice of Michelangelo from the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot, and I got Renee Jacobs to sign by April O'Neil. She was the voice of April O'Neil from the original 1980s cartoon show. She was super sweet to meet, and Greg Sipes was just like such a cool, chill dude. He, if you watch the Pensacon videos, he actually did a free shout out for my daughter Jamie, who really wanted to meet him but couldn't be there because she wasn't feeling well. And so yeah, it was really awesome to meet him. Super duper excited. There's a few more little interesting things that we got signed. First off, when we went to go see Johnny Young Bosch, my wife picked up one of his CDs, Where Giants Fall. Went home, listened to it. It was really good. So my wife wanted to go back the next day, the final day, the third day, and get him to sign it. So that's really cool. Got some progress in our personal 8x10, adding Amy Jo Johnson, David Yost, and Johnny Young Bosch. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty cool. All this is missing is Steve Cardenas right here, and I think I'm going to have Jason David Frank sign like right in the middle right there. This is one of the few non-Power Ranger related things I have to show you is this right here, Parks and Recreation. We met Jim O'Hare. He's really cool, super duper sweet. And he talked with us. I asked him, how does it feel to be a part of such an iconic TV show? And he says it's so surreal. And he said it hasn't even stopped. He actually whipped out his cell phone and showed me a Facebook group chat with pretty much everyone from Parks and Recreation. And he showed me that Aziz had literally just 5 minutes earlier sent him a message. So he said it's never ended. That warmed my heart to hear that they're still, a close-knit group of friends. This right here was actually a interesting case. When I went to go get the CD signed by Johnny Young Bosch, we paid for the signature, and we found out that he actually signs his CDs for free. So if anyone remembers that, if you see him at a convention and you want a cheap Johnny Young Bosch signature, buy one of his CDs and he will sign it for free. But as soon as he figured out we already paid, he had me grab an 8x10. So he signed this for me. Now, I don't collect individual 8x10s, so I was thinking this is going to be part of a future giveaway on my YouTube channel. So if you're interested, keep them watch for that. There's a few more cool things. I saw Ming several times. Everywhere I turned around, there was Ming. He was super duper cool. I actually bought one of these blank. This is a Comic Book Men press kit, telling you about the show and everything. And I bought one from him and had him sign it. But then when I went to his stand, I actually saw this one signed by 3 other cast members. So I bought that and had him sign it. All it is missing Kevin Smith. I want to get him to sign right in the middle, right there. If I ever meet him, even if I don't, it's just cool. I love to support Ming. He's super duper cool. Just having him at a convention makes it that much better. Stopped by my friends at 3 Alarm Comics and bought the full set of the Shadow Man Pensacon variant. We got the regular variant, the Virgin variant, and the black and white, which is really cool. The only way to get this black and white variant was to buy the full set. So if you're interested in Shadow Man, these might become some very interesting, hard-to-find variants in the future. Finally I bought this right here from Ming's booth. Again, it was an official figure for Ming Chin made by Knuckleheads. Had him sign it and everything. He's there with a little purple arm that I thought was pretty cool. It's been a while since I've seen Comic Book Man. I used to just watch it casually. But yeah, really cool. So So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for a future video where my wife, Jill, is going to go over all of the DVDs she got signed. We got a ton of DVDs signed by a bunch of really cool people, but that's for another video. So hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy. See you guys next time.